Lee Phillips again. I want to talk to you about groups that can give you help. When we first started with ALS, there wasn't an ALS society. We came in right as the ice bucket got popular. And in fact, I think, and don't quote me on these statistics, but the ALS Society, the maximum that ever raised in a year was like $49,000. And then they had the Ice Bucket Challenge, and they raised 125, 135 million, something like that. I'm a little ticked at them because the vast majority of that went to build an administration building. But we have the ALS Society. It's just the air, huh? We have the ALS Society, and we also have MDA, the Muscular Dystrophy Association. We started out with the MDA. The MDA actually gave me and Christy a grant to go to San Francisco and have Christy diagnosed. They couldn't diagnose her in Utah. So we went to San Francisco. Her good friend was the neurologist, and I just don't think he wanted to say the words. We knew exactly what we were dealing with. But the MDA has been very good to us. They've given us lots of equipment. We've gotten a Hoyer lift from them. We've gotten Roho cushions from them. They have all kinds of wheelchairs you can get. They have, we got a shower bench in the early years from them. They have lots and lots of equipment. In Salt Lake City, they have a huge warehouse full of equipment and stuff, toilet seats, all kinds of things. And certainly when Christy gets through using everything after she dies, I'm going to give it to the MDA. They have been so good to us. So I would check with the ALS Association. If there's one in the city or near where you are, they are getting bigger and they are beginning to stockpile these types of equipment pieces. But the MDA's been around for a while and they've got a lot of it. Electric wheelchairs. You're probably going to get it through Medicare because the individually ALS patient is certainly disabled and they are on Medicare. You'll get it through that or through your insurance company, and you'll get an electric wheelchair that's actually designed and made for the individual. But if you don't, and you can't for some reason, MDA has dozens and dozens and dozens of them in this big warehouse. So they're great to work with. The ALS Association is starting to have support groups and starting to build this equipment inventory in Salt Lake City, and they reach out to people. They ultimately want your donation, but they're doing stuff now which they didn't do when we were first diagnosed. So check with the ALS Association, check with the MDA, and MDA adopted ALS in the early years. No, it's not related to muscular dystrophy, but they adopted it. And so they're very aware of ALS people, and they work well with you. So those two organizations, they will help you get equipment and stuff. They can they'll loan it to you long term. Some of our stuff we've had 5 years. The walker. Christy got a walker early on. We got a really nice walker from MDA, and we still have it. We need to get it back to them. We don't use it anymore. But I'll certainly take care of MDA when Christy dies. Those are about the only two places I know of that you can really go get help. Of course, the ALS clinic that you go to, they can help you get little things. They've given Christy pins that she could write with and a gait belt. We'll talk about a gait belt in another YouTube. So they've helped us with a lot of things too, and they've been very good to us. And it's actually the MDA that is paying for these things that the clinic gives to you. Lee Phillips, where are you going to get help?